Hi friends, I am Sangeeta. Welcome back to my channel. These are my taro plants which I am growing on the ground. This is type of taro but different group. You can see the stems are not green color, it's dark brown to blackish color with different color. Today's recipe I am going to prepare with this stem of this taro plant, which I collected just now from my kitchen garden. Very fresh, very healthy. For today's recipe, I am not going to use the leaves, only I'll use the stem part. So here I chopped those leaves and only took the stems. I will clean the stems before making pieces. This way our hands will not be itchy. Basically, after chopping, if you wash with your hand, hand starts itching. So damp one cloth and clean those stems very nicely. Clean the inner parts as well. Open that area and clean it because lots of dust, mud stuck there. So clean it nicely. Here is mustard oil. Gently apply little bit mustard oil on both the palms. When we chop taro stems, basically our hand it leaves a stain on our hand which is a bit difficult to remove, and sometimes our hands becomes itchy. That way you can save your hand from stain and itching. Now I'll remove this skin from the taro stem and make big pieces. Removing the skin is very important, otherwise you can't eat these taro stems. Generally we prepare this dish with veg and non-veg as well. Today I am going to share the veg option. Almost 500 gram taro stems I got. These are the skins. And you can see hardly any stains are there on my hand and it's not itching as well. So always apply mustard oil before chopping taro stems. Now you can wash these stems again under the tap, or you can soak in a bowl and give it a good wash or clean it properly. Now drain the water and collect it in a bowl. I'll steam these taro stems now in a karai for 7 to 8 minutes. This water is basically not dirt, it's basically the color of the taro stem. Steam the stem with half teaspoon of salt, cover and let it boil for 7 to 8 minutes till it becomes soft. It's soft enough now. Here in a karai, I'll add 1 tablespoon of oil, 2 bay leaves and 2 red chilies. We'll fry it for 30 seconds and now add half teaspoon of panch phoron. After 30 seconds, now I'll add boiled taro stems. We'll add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder and half teaspoon of salt, as I used salt before while boiling those taro stems. Mix nicely and cover and cook in low heat for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, take the lid off, mix everything, again cover and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. This dish should be very dry. There should not be any water left. Now I'll add 2 tablespoons of kala chana, which I soaked previous night and boiled it with pinch of salt. Now I'll cook without any lid in medium heat. To prepare this dish it takes bit time, but always cook it in medium to high heat to dry the water. Now I'll add 2 tablespoons of grated coconut and 1 teaspoon sugar. This kochu shak should be bit sweet taste. Sugar is optional. If you don't want, you can skip it, but it tastes better if you can add. We Bengalis generally eat this kochu shak with plain white rice. It's very tasty and Bengalis love this kochu shak. Kochu shak is ready. Thanks for watching. That's all from me today. See you all later in my next video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Take care. Bye bye.